We're gonna play the game today. We're gonna play Strange Antiques today. I have an hour, 1 day, or possibly 2 days. That is about, or until my brain breaks, which one of those will be how long I play. But I'm not sure which one yet. Like, I can't hear volume. Maybe I should turn my headset on. There we go. Ugh, I'm already not ready. Okay, so this is all suspicious. Let's just ignore it until we need to. Good afternoon, no morning, sorry I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford. Nope, but let's hear about you, the doctor, Francesca Robertson. Growing up, Francesca's father was her hero. When he died suddenly and tragically in a mysterious incident, nobody seemed able or willing to give her the answer she demanded. She grew tired of being fed the same stories she knew could not be true. As she entered adulthood, she learned how to find things out for herself, and what she learned opened her mind to a world she hadn't known existed, a world of occult maladies and dark articles. She learned about Tormund's paralysis, Hobbs' fear, and the sapphire curse, and she learned about these maladies could be cured. Okay, so got it. It seems to be the talk of the town. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm a hopeful, and Evocant will have some effect, okay? My cat, Jupiter, knocked a book down. Huh? Do not tell me. Me getting on again? Why were they in different places? Am I crazy? Or did that not have a hair in it last time? Well, I guess what I can do is I can put the ID'd ones on the edge of whatever row they're in. That is the slight bit of way I can keep order. Oh, good, good. I've been doing it in almost every other category. Am I delaying? Yes, okay. So these symbols I feel like would do a lot. If I felt like reading them, I do not. What on earth? These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart according to the popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is never less important and should not stray more than a hair precisely from 1 pound. They are placed on the chest of those in a coma to draw them out. Okay, stone and truth. Okay, so I wonder if that was some of the reason last time. I just was really missing it. Because it said truth, and I wonder if I would have figured out if truth is a symbol. Okay, truth is, it's like the Jesus fish, but if it was standing up. Like a stop sign, if its pole had twins. It's like if a diamond decided to wear a wig. It's like... this is really suspicious. So let's see if I can see that symbol anywhere. It said it was stone. And this is a pound, I am pretty sure. There's a glare. There we go. You may even be able to see me a little better. So what have we learned? You know what? This has that symbol on there. Let's check. This could be it. Okay, let's check it. Let's check out my clues again. Stone truth. Should not stray more than 1 hair from precisely 1 pound. Okay. Oh wait, let's look again. Was I not looking at this? Can I click on it to see closer? Or oh wait, can I do this? And let's check out the symbol of truth again. Truth, okay. So we've got a diamond with a tail. We've got a kite that was split in half. This is an entirely different symbol. Oh, I hope it's not in there. I'm not opening that up. I don't care what the game calls for. If they need something in there, they're fresh out of luck. This kind of has it, and it is stone. So it weighs more than 1 pound. Okay, let's read what it does. I wonder if I should organize them by what type of material they are. There's so many ways I can organize them. So let's just say I'm looking for something that's 1 pound. But that's a different symbol. You don't want that, do you? The item is made of stone. Weighing the item using the scale shows that it is exactly 1 pound. I guess the symbol of truth wasn't on there. That's good to know. That they despise me and want to see me fail. What's with these candles? I don't know. It's so frustrating because last time when I played, I had an idea of what's going on. Now I have no idea. What's this symbol? Temperance Parker, we're ignoring you. We're looking at 2 overlapping diamonds. Am I not allowed to read when someone's talking to me? Protection? Interesting. Anyway, I had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop and the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. Ugh, poor guy. I can tell he's worried, which has me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like to shield charm all the same. Must be a friend. Okay. Let's take a look. Shield charm. Shield charm. Interesting. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but can have some small effect. An oshadic spirit or wandering shroud will not be able... Watch, I'm pronouncing that all wrong. Or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make a use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. Thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Okay, so we know it's not likely going to be metals. So protection. Okay. We just looked up the protection symbol. This is protection, so considering it should be old and not particularly made of metal. What are you? Bronze? That's a metal. I know. We have identified 10 items. Steel charm. This pendant has a symbol of protection. And it kind of looks old. St. John's anvil. That's a flower. Okay, This is bugging me. These right here is bugging me. This is bugging me. This is bugging me. This being the moon phases. Wait, did that just flip backwards? I'm tripping. This is bugging me. Is there like a flower symbol in here? I don't think this will actually help me too much. Yeah, none of these are really like the drawing of a flower, you know? Okay, so... Huh. I didn't mean to click the hint. Can I put things in here? No. No, no. Watch, it's gonna open to some secret room. So is this. He looks weird. Hugh Langston. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed and overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. You know, that's not the worst map I've seen. I love that you can just explore. So, the bathroom light is flickering so bad. I need to turn that off. 1 second. Okay, so I saw something, or I must have heard something, and pretty much to skip to the point, they were saying in games, there are just some things that are pointless. Yeah, it's gonna be over here, isn't it? For example, like you can make a game hard, for example, by putting in all these mysteries. They serve a purpose, and the difficulty, or like the mini game where you try to revive yourself, they all have a substantial purpose that kind of adds to the game, the difficulty. But when you have something like you have to wait for your map to recharge, the map isn't the core part of the game like firing a gun would, for example. So having that is just more of an inconvenience than a fun game component. So I like that you can just explore and not have to wait, because that wasn't... Well, I am happy they took that feature away. Saturday, the shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a molted green cloak. I find what I've been looking for to the rear. Parts of ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there's another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden in the ivy. Well, it kind of looks like ivy. So I see pendants are popular. We may have to expand our pendants soon. I like them all being in this little line here. So I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna put these up here. And I'm going to expand my pendant that way. Not that way. We do not want what is in this banished section. I wonder if I can just take something and open it. Like... You never know. I don't actually think it's gonna open. But like... That'd be interesting if it did, you know? Pardon me as I get distracted. Yeah, we're not making it through 2 days. The hand opened it. This doesn't even make sense to open it. A creepy relic to open the other creepy relics? Yeah, sure. Yeah, like, things like that. Like, this doesn't logically make sense to open it. I feel like a key would make a lot more sense, but we're just... You know, I kind of just like that noise. I like watching everything mess around with it a little bit. If I open it up... I feel like I'm saying that word weird. If I open it up and I have access to that... No, I do not. This game is a little spooky. And the lights are flickering out there. And I do have company, but my only company is a little fuzzy. Okay. So, I may have accidentally skipped one. I'm not that determined. What about a candle? Hear me out. Can I take this off and put something like that on there? What about something like this? Maybe they just want to make the candles fun and interactive. Verona! Eli's picked up a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from Hungerford House, where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much going on. I did find shattered Oshadic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flag store that I didn't like the look of. Where were you? Hungerford House. Okay. Gleeson Castle. Hungerford House and Gleeson Castle. Hungerford House. And then the Gleeson Castle. I'm suspicious of what the cats are doing. 1 second. Okay, they are properly in the room with me. They aren't gonna freak me out anymore. I found that one, right? Right? Did it not save? Well, joke's on them. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Was it like this one? Oh, thank goodness. Okay. A narrow gap, a spy, wedged, open, revealing hidden treasures. Anywho, I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeson Castle and see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on this behavior. But first, I would like to, okay. Yeah, they want it, whatever it is, I don't want it spreading. Okay. Between the plants and the antique, she knows what to do. Okay. I'm losing my mind. I'm still adjusting. This is still a new house, and there's a lot of new sounds and things that are happening, and I'm sure you know it's a lot. It's tiring, but we're adjusting. It's all better anyway. Just gotta get used to it now. Prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. So they bolded disease. That may be our only clue. Among the other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Oh! Oh! Let's actually do this a fun way. You know what? I'm isolated in this little room. Nothing can bother me. Disease. We're looking for disease. Give me disease. No, wait. Oh, yeah. Where is day night of the body of the mind of the earth? So this is kind of like disease. Poison? I don't know if any of them are strictly disease though. Okay. I have lived an entire lifetime since I hit pause on that button. I don't even want to... It's not like it's bad or anything, I have no words. What are we doing? Where are we at? The quickest way I can say is litter box problems was the cause of the noises. Can be used to prevent the spread of disease. Oh, yeah. Flame, burn, pleo, blue. Wait, why am I saying it like that? I'm genuinely very excited. Hopefully they make it obvious for me. Is that blue? Okay, let's look here. That kind of burns a white. That burns like a yellow. Let's try this one. It burned a weird color. Well, that's... Oh! Goodness gracious me. I'm already over this. Okay. 2. Well, we might as well keep the 3. Bank that. So it's not for anything. Not for nothing. Well, forget that. I'm keeping the snakes. Perfect. We can get the 3 snakes, and now let's roll again. Oh, it restarts when we do that? Nice. Okay. We can get the 2. Wait, why did I do that? I'm actively setting myself backwards here by not accepting it. Oh, thanks! Thanks, Jupiter. That was very helpful. Day 3, Saturday. Eli's picked... Wait. Oh, right. Do you want the thing that burns blue? I was like, what is going on? But the thing that's going on is I lost my candle. Orange? It has to be obvious, right? That... Anything? I'm disappointed. I don't see anything glowing blue. Did I use... This kind of is glowing blue. Let's try this. And I already did this. I'm asking for my day to be ruined. I feel like I've held it in front of every single relic and I haven't found anything yet. Perhaps a different candle, a smaller one. Do I have to do it like this? Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a seat back. We're gonna sit back, relax, And we're gonna read through this again. Prevent the spread of disease. Oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Other oddities. Okay, so it should show other oddities, but... Oh. 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 Yeah, that's super obvious. This is all orange, and then that's very blue. Let's check out our other oddities. I'm a fool. I'm but a mere... I'm under mere, haha. Stone, blue gemstone, orange gemstone, turquoise, green. You've got silver, gold, stone. So stone and gold. Gold and silver, okay. Touch, cool. Race, detailing, warm, cool. Okay, weird. Nothing scent-wise. Nothing perception-wise. It is a bit odd, but that glue blue. Perfect. Probably by the blue flame. Moonstone Guardian. From the banishment, tend to take form of a comforting guardian. Okay. We got through a day successfully. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground exploring the tunnels below the Kirkland Tower when they made a discovery. Their elation and their find would soon turn to horror. Tunnels below Kirkhead Tower. Guess where we're going? I don't want to get through this game too fast. Ping, 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 ping. Ooh. Cotton candy? Not cotton candy? It's a key. It's a key. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Are we getting a key? This is a big deal. Or is it? After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. This is a big deal. Want to know why? We have a key spot right here. Okay. So we know by these clues we should be able to find. So first let's go and see if we can find the tower. The Twinnings. You know, if I had a rivalry, I would do it in the Twinnings, not gonna lie. Nothing here. What about the other actual Twinnings? The Twinnings are unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with hand... Okay. So they're just working on their crafts, nothing bad. There's a tower, but it wasn't that tower, but we're going there anyway because I'm curious. I also like how the map is a little more manageable. 22. 22. We need to find 22 on the map. Here's 20 and 21. Okay, here's 22. I climbed the narrow winding stair to the top of the tower, and with views across Lake Undermere, I'm not alone in the tower. Standing in the center is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched arm is pointing east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. Let's go to east over the lake is here. Anything fun? Nothing? Don't. I don't want to play the game again. Is there any other tower? Wait, I want to find it here. What am I doing? Quarry, Farm, Antiques, Church, Folly, Library, Hall, Stones, Bell, Tower. We looked at that. Twinnings. So, I don't think anything would be there. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Lock, the lock house, and key. So 7 is lock. I was wondering, because I was like, lock is capital and looks weird, and Keystone Manor. I wonder if they're beside each other. So the lock house is here, and 13 is Keystone. Yep. let's look here. Okay. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and take away the beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as the weapon and another item that catches my attention. A key. Key, or it didn't happen. Oh. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't do anything. Okay, you're going over here. You're also going over here. You're a little weird. You're a little odd, huh? So, my phone, I thought I was charging it, but now it's at 3% with the charging cord beside it. So, I'm going to charge that because the last thing I want is to become without communication to the outside world. Am I being dramatic? Yes. Okay. We're not finding any super helpful clues. I wonder if this will help us with... I wonder if all of these tie into something. Eli, I'm so sorry. Well, the shop is still standing. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town never get quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on the quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. That looks terrifying. Hello? Hello? Gold, feather, green porcelain, cold and smooth. Smell like a rotten egg. Okay. Interesting. Or I'll put you up here. How's that? Yeah. Actually, that looks... We'll do that. That looks better in my head. I do not know why, so do not ask. You may ask. I may answer. Edith Moore, I'm not a good person. Oh, she's wearing this. She is wearing this. I'm pushing the only people I care about. Help me do better, please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish inner demons and make changes stick this time? Okay. I hear you. Let's take a gander in the book. A little self-help never hurt. Unless it hurt, or it didn't help. So, change. Horned shackle. Okay, let's go back to change. Wisdom. Did I ID this one? It says I ID'd this one. This could be helpful for you. So, she uses specific language here. I wonder if I can find it that way. Curse, danger, dark. Okay. Horned shackle. You know, she's wearing a binding seed, but she doesn't want that. She wants the horned shackle. So this just in. We may use the same item more than once. Hopefully that will help her. What do we have here? If evil can't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. That's too bad. It's changed at times. He appears almost awake, but he's in some kind of trance. I can't get anything out of him. Please give me the name. I don't want to find it. That is my new rule. You have to point to the thing you want. Okay, he seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need sleep vessel to get me through the week. Oh, thank you. They come here and they're like, I need something to change my life. Okay, what do you want? And I just, like, I don't have an in the shop, you know what I mean? But I can get you, what was that, sleep vessel? They should just point to that, like, that weird green vase. Can I have that? The one that smells like egg. The egg vase. Watch, you open it up. Bam. Eggs. 6 of them. Right there. In a line. I don't know. In a pile. In a stack. These 6 point of sleep vessels are said to represent the 6 thalamic. So these 6 disciplines, they help people stay awake beyond natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time, repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle. A thought the undreamed nightmares within begin sleeping out. So sleep, and they have all the patterns on them. So let's look at the pattern for sleep. So it didn't have these. Or did it? Well, let's find sleep anyway. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, sleep doesn't help us at all. Thalamic disciplines, okay. Okay, so it mentioned nightmares. Can I look up backwards nightmares? Oh, or could I look up sleep? Oh. Well, yeah, of course it's gonna be in sleep. What did I think was gonna happen? I was like, it's gonna tell me what I'm looking for. The name's up here. Nightmares. Urine. Okay. So it should have a lot of these type of symbols on it. Supposedly. This. Wait, what am I talking about? I think I did this as something else. Oh goodness. I have no idea. Like I am baffled at the moment. What about one? It's a vessel, right? Think about this for a second. My phone is not charging well. Okay, there we go. Okay, They store it. That's a lot of symbols on it. Oh, I know. I know. But the cat one, though. That was not good for me. We're gonna go for the 4. So that's good for 4. The 3 for the cat. Okay, good. Now we just need 2 sun. Thank you, kitty. That was about to be bad. Bad news. Okay. I don't want to know what happens if we fail the mind game. Do we have to restart? Oh goodness, I don't... Let's just... The heart feels lighter. This is something good. This felt bad. Similar. Okay. Has 6 points. Oh! Closer inspection reveals darkness inside. That's what drew me to it. Is I was thinking, well, it's gonna have something good. Compass, okay. It's gonna have something good and make you feel better. And then the last clue about the nightmares being stored in there made me feel like it did get darker. So I changed my mind and I was like, maybe I should focus on darker instead of lighter. So that worked. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's distinct 6 points on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I just know for the future I should be looking at points if symbols aren't in there. Althea Oshia. Who named you that, girl? Many years ago I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it and its power died soon after. It's about time I replaced it. I do like her outfit. What? Why am I opening this book? Silent breath. We have so many things to ID. White Stag, Guardian of the Forest. There are those that consider the White Heart prize to be claimed, but there's no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. The silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power along the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Am I dared to say the white thing? That's fair. That is fair. Okay. What is something that looks like it has a natural component to it? It's not this. Oh, I didn't mean to pet the kitty. Danger before arrives. Oh, I wonder if those words are bolded just because they're ID. That makes sense. Let's see. Whoops. Danger. 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 Okay. Well, this honestly looks close. What's up here? Hard and rigid. That looks like it could be a body part. Is this made of bone? So this is bronze. Okay, not you. Iron, okay. Yeah, all bronze. I'm curious about this one. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted. White feather. A part of me is a little curious about it because I wonder if the foul-smelling thing is a trophy they collected. But let's see if we find any bone. Is clay to look like bone? Plate. Dark purple gemstone. Huh. Oh wait, not you. Am I so bold to say you? That's kind of bold, huh? I'm not doing well on this one. I am just... They're thriving, and then there's whatever I'm doing. At least this die game's really fun. You know what? We're saving this because we are almost there. Huh? What? Oh, well, that worked out well. That worked out really well for me. Will I regret not rolling the moth the first time? I was thinking, okay. This game's so pretty. Why is my brain the same consistency of a lump of oatmeal at this given moment? Okay, let's look at this. And now let's look here again. What did you want? Silent breath, okay. Do you have another indicator? Danger. So it shows me what the stag looks like. So it wasn't this. That really bugs me that it isn't this. You know, you can never be too sure. Okay, so it's definitely not either of those. Let's think about this more logically here. And just to absolutely confirm, we'll stop. Gold, stone. Let's look at the art. Maybe the art? This is flat out flying. I don't think it's that. And it wasn't this thing. Okay, so I tried out all of these, so I'm gonna put them all here for now. In my little area of shame. Okay, let's see if we see any hair or anything. It says white. Should we be looking for something with white on it? Am I just overlooking the giant moving eyeball? It has a certain energy about it. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm actually not surprised about this. What if I get like all bones? Am I just cooked? Am I just done for? Okay, so we have a moth. We're now on the hunt for moths. I'm ignoring them. No, we want a moth. No. Don't do that to me. Okay, perfect. Sneaky snake, snake and snaky snake. We are looking for a snake. Snaky snake. Snake, looking for a snake. Okay, there we go. You just have to ping at it. Ping at it. I don't want to just choose everything. I want to think about this logically. You know what? It's time. Well, it's gonna be time after this. Okay. Oh do you see the white hair that's in the jar here? I'm a clown. I'm an absolute baboon. I'm a buffoon of a baboon. I am but a mere pile of string cheese with eyeballs. Rufus. I've always wanted to try Dallas Link. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks, and now I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs and would seem the safest way to approach it. Okay. There's no problem with that. I want that. I want to do that. Imagine cleaning your roof guy comes and he has a cloak. It's a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These ingredients are surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary, but they may point to some facet of flight, a feather or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. Feather. Okay, that one. Oh, feather. Okay, what other ways can I... Feather. 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 Wait, wings. Wings. First try. That was not my first try. The bird motif is a connection to flight. Using my weighing scale, I can confirm they're very lightweight. Oh, I forgot about that. Wow, that is very lightweight. Well, this is it. We are having the great move around of 026. All of our ID things are going over here. Plants can stay. You're not ID'd, I'm sorry. I can't help you. I can't help you. Here, we can put a vase up here. I just want to do this so so nothing's over here, and scary things are over here out of the way. Can I just... Can't see things very well like that. Just rearrange just a little bit. There. Non-ID'd. ID'd. In alphabetical order. Ish. I mean, they're not gonna be in order because they're just gonna kind of be arranged at what makes sense. But just for the sake of this, there we go. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking real good. Admin Bishop. Admin Bishop. The ravens are back, I see. Looks like some things are going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an invitation to the Gleason Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be used to you gathering dust hidden in the corners. Gleason Castle. All you ask is you stay out of the south tower and the master bedroom. Run anything you find by me, of course. Closed end of day. Here's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow the corridor down to the end and go through the left. There's a small plitch in the corner of the room with an item that I woke up. Anyway, okay, so this is in the Gleason Castle. This is really cool. My face is just because I was just like, hi, I don't have to listen to this anymore. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Okay, okay. Grand hallway. Turn left. Follow the corridor down to the end and go through the door to the left. There's a small plitch in the corner of the room with this item on it that I welcome to. I never did like it anyway. That should be it, right? The plitch is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. A glass jar houses object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather this item and turn to leave, my eyes drawn to the green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Gemstones. Oh, I don't know how many hours I'm gonna record this or days before you watch this, but my excitement right now, I'm so excited for you to see this. Amber, yellow, orange, sometimes impurities, amethyst, containment, aquamarine, draidic, bloodstone, wicksic, draidic, diurnic, iolite, jade, malachite. Oh my goodness. Fourth eye stone of light, anchor between body and mind. Mantic, blue, draidic, black, selenic. Wow. Wicksic, noxic, onyx, topaz. What were these? Moonstone, obsidian. Vivant. Blue, green, noxic. Wow. Put it in my bookshelf. Can I save? Let's save. What was the place he told me never to go? We're going there. The tower. The tower! No, wait, what tower was it? Was it the green tower? Doors to the south tower is locked. I realize I'm glad it is. I would have been a betrayal if Edmund chose to enter a room they explicitly asked me not to. Oh! At the end of the long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. What's my clue? Now I'm gonna decide if I want. Did I ever get that key? Hello? We're gonna think about this one. I don't think I'm gonna solve it tonight. I think I just wanna... It could be like a house. It could be like a roadway. Could it even be in here now? It could be. That's terrible news. Oh goodness, I don't... Oh wait, wait. Wait, this kind of matches. Is it here? I'm wasting my time here. I am wasting my time here. Yay! Let's see. One more time. Wait. Oh, could it be the bigger square box? Just trying to see if I recognize it really quickly. Mystery. Can I actually see? Oh, here we go. Oh, it's kind of small. Got it. Don't want to find it tonight. It is pretty up and down. Whatever it is. Could it be like a name? Pit. The pit is scorched with black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, has an unnatural look to it. A rough wooden fence has been erected around it, but not been maintained through some time. It's broken, collapsed to pieces, nothing grows in a circle, chasm, lifeless. Well, we'll find out what it is next time. Oh boy. Oh boy. This was good. This was good.